The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros: who should Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight next? Of course, you can say they should fight each other next. That's always an option. Or if you think it's best for them to go different routes. So that's the point, Trill. You're the manager, the promoter of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. You can make them fight each other again, or you can make them fight other separate opponents. Who do you make them fight if you were the manager, Trill? What fights do you set up next?
Fights I set up next. With Ryan, we'll start with Ryan. Okay. We'll stop with the high before we get to the low. Ryan is at a place where Ryan can call the shots. Ryan can call the shots. Ryan can do whatever he wants. Me personally, I think, Ryan, you need a title. I know you proved that titles don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it will be good just for your legacy to say that you was a world champion, So I would love to see you at least go against one of these guys that got a belt. You said you can't make 135, that's fine. You said 140, can't, say if you can get a catchweight fight at 140 to fight Cruz, Pitbull Cruz, or somebody like that to try to get a belt. Or if you can't, go to 147. I know 147 is going to be completely open. 147 is going to be completely open. So maybe you can go up there and get a belt. I know you're trying to call out some big names. But yeah, I would like the Cruz fight. I think that would be a good fight. See if we can get the Cruz fight. Or he could pick up one of these vacant belts at at 147, But I really like the Cruz fight. And because I know he's just going for names. Ryan's just going for names and big checks, Devin, after he rests for a while and ice his face down, I think that some soul searching and definitely get in there with somebody that's not a puncher. Maybe his go in there with Martinez with Sergio, his mandatory for his belt that he got. That guy, Subaru.
Oh yeah, Sander Martin.
Sander Martin, not Subaru Martin. Stay away from Subaru Martinez. Stay away from him. Stay away from him.
Do it next. Do it next, Devin.
Nah, Dev.
Devin, you can prove to all the people that you can deal with a pressure fighter and you can take a good punch.
If I was you, Devin, I'll be trying to call Paulie Malignaggi up and saying, "Hey, come out of retirement and let's try to box." You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's not a puncher, somebody that is not gonna have to worry about coming through there, because any of these guys, they're gonna walk right to him. And after that fight, I went back and I looked. Because I said before here, I was like, it would be cool if he could run it back and get some get back like how Ray did with Duran. But Ray didn't take that beating like that. He didn't take a beating like that from Duran that first fight. You know what I'm saying? You took I went back and watched that fight 4 times. You took a beating.
Joshua didn't take a beating like that.
Joshua didn't even take a beating. Like you took a beating where, you know what I'm saying? Like this is going to affect you for the rest of your career. Like you took a beating where, like, if you go in with somebody else, you're going to go down. If you too soon. I think you need to take a year and a half off. That's how bad that beating was. With a non-puncher. Because you fought the wrong game plan. Your dad set you out there to fight like you was a puncher and you're not. He sent you in there you fought the wrong fight, Devin. You should have stuck to being a boxer, and the progress fights gave you a false sense of security, made you think that you was something that you wasn't. So now it's time to get back to the drawing board and be the Devin Haney that people fell in love with. The classic boxer, not boxer puncher. Classic boxer, because that's what you are. You're a boxer, so get back to that. But I want him to stay away from all the punches. Take a year and a half off, stay away from some punches, and go in there and fight that guy, defend that belt, that mandatory.
So you're saying he should fight Sander Martin next?
Yes. Sander Martin you know, I don't see Sandor Martin dropping Haney, but after that beat,
You never know. Hey,
you know, he'll
the
go
Road
in.
Warrior Glenn Johnson dropped Roy at the
That's what I
top.
was saying. After that Tarver, that's what I was saying. Like it could be, those effects, can linger on. But I think that would be the safe one. Get that mandatory out the way so you can keep your belt, stay face, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, so like you said, I'm gonna start with Ryan, bro. And unfortunately, man, I agree with you. I think he should take on Pitbull Cruz, man. I want to disagree with you, bro, but I'm not going to disagree with you for the sake of disagreement.
Y'all are too busy having.
I'm not going to disagree with you for the sake
each other. You know what I'm saying?
I think Pitbull Cruz the logical choice because if he can make 140 against Pitbull, he would become a champion. And I think Ryan would have a good chance of beating Pitbull. Of course, Pitbull can beat Ryan as well. That's the nature of the beast. But I think, it's a good fight for Ryan. And I think if Ryan can make weight, he can become a champion, which I think we could say being a champion doesn't matter, but it's something you want to cross off your list. It's an accolade you want to cross off your list. Of course, if you say belt or making money, you want to make money. But even if it's not for the belt, even if they agreed to catch weight at 143, I still think it's a very big fight. So it doesn't even have to be for the belt. I still think Pitbull Cruz versus Ryan Garcia, catch weight 143, like with Devin, no belt on the line. Pitbull Cruz knows from the jump that the belt's not on the line. It is what it is. And let's say hypothetically they signed to fight for Pitbull's Cruz belt at 140. At this point of your Pitbull Cruz, you have to anticipate Ryan's not going to make weight. So you have to enter into that agreement with the belief that you're going to fight a Ryan who's not going to make weight. And the question is going to be, how many pounds overweight are you willing to spot Ryan before you call off the fight? And then you just got to make that known during the presser. Like, okay, here's what it is, bro. I put in a contract from the jump. If Ryan shows up, we want 3 pounds overweight. We want this money. If he shows up over 143, fights off.
I want $1 million a pound. You know Ryan to do it.
$1 million a pound if he comes in overweight, and the fight's off if he weighs over 144. Non-negotiable, which means if he comes in weighing 145, he got to go run that off and weigh in under 144. So again, like, that's what you got to do. You got to know, anyone fighting Ryan moving forward, you're going to have to put this in the contract. You're going to have to put the stipulations in the contract, what you want from the jump and the penalties for it in the contract. That's another thing. Devin's team is mad. Why'd you wait until the week of the fight to identify that he's going to come in overweight? Why wasn't someone sharp with that? The signs were there before. He never fought at 140. He always fought at 143. So anyways, that's my take with Ryan. With Devin, bro, of course there is Sandor Martin. And he can defend against Sandor Martin. I think, at this point we're talking about a paper championship. And I don't know if you saw this. I wonder if I have it. Did you see Devin partying and celebrating still being a champion? Did you see that?
I ain't never seen that. I don't know why.
He has like a cake and everything. This is after the Ryan Garcia fight, and everyone's like, and still, and they're celebrating. Yeah.
I'll put that belt in the closet until I return and fight. You know what I mean? Like, listen, that's the narrative that y'all going with. That's the narrative that they going with now. Oh, Ryan, you knew what it was. You signed for it. Y'all thought Ryan was an easy walk. Mm-hmm. So y'all was like, yeah, you can weigh in whatever you want to weigh in. You know what I'm saying?
Weigh in 147 if you want. Right? No, but honestly, Sandor Martin is cool. But for me, I think there's a fighter out there that can help Devin. And it can help reestablish Devin, and it will go a long way. And I think Devin should win if he's anything remotely close to the fighter we thought he was. Ismael Barroso. I think
yeah.
Come on, bro. Ismael.
Nah, bro. It's the reason why nobody giving him a shot. You know what I'm saying? Listen, listen, what is he, like 63 years old? He'll give
That's
Devin
my
all
point.
the
Listen, I think if Devin utilizes his footwork and he stays defensive minded first and outboxes him for the first 7, 8 to 9 rounds, I think he can get a good decision. He can prove that he can dismantle a boxer. He can deal with pressure. He can survive a puncher. I'm only saying this, bro. Ismael Barroso, to me, is the safest puncher you can put Devin Haney in the ring with, and he might win. I think all the other punchers are young enough, fresh enough, athletic enough, and just ferocious enough that they would all, especially immediately after this, I think they would all take him out. But I think Ismael Barroso is the guy, like you say, because of his age, because Devin will be faster, Devin will be bigger. It will be everything Devin's accustomed to. Just at 140.
Yeah. I hope Devin uses the right game plan. He don't go in there thinking like, hey, this guy is old. No, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because Devin will look like Davies. You know what I'm saying?
If he beats Sandor Martin, bro, that's not going to do anything to help his image with the boxing public. We're going to be like, okay, you beat Sandor Martin, high-speed chess. We know you like high-speed chess. We know Richardson Hitchens likes high-speed chess. We know Shakur Stevenson likes high-speed chess. We want to see what y'all do with these pressure fighters that keep coming and trying to knock you out. And here's the thing, bro. And I brought this up. These new pressure fighters are not the pressure fighters of old. They got a lot of skill with them too, these pressure fighters. They're not the old traditional. These guys are smart, clever, and they got solid boxing skills too. So this is a new type of pressure fighter, and we want to see what you do with them. Yeah. I mean, that's all I gotta say, bro. Ismael Barroso, I think, is the best fight that Devin could make to, reestablish himself and rebrand himself and heal the image that he can't beat a puncher to the public.
Celebrating that you still champion after that butt whipping.
And still.
It's crazy. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. I'm the Commissioner Trill Dollar Bill. That's my brother Caden. Is G forever. We the boxing bro.
And still G forever.